Hi, today we will learn about the input mapping and output mapping in Siemens PLC. So let's open the software, that is TIA portal version 18. TIA stands for Totally Integrated Automation. Okay, then create a new project. Okay, I may type here input underscore output and okay underscore mapping. Okay, you have to provide here underscore, otherwise it will not take. Okay, create. Okay, creating project. Okay, then configure a device, then add new device. Okay, then select your PLC model or CPU. Okay, select here your PLC as per your firmware version. Firmware version is the most important thing. If your PLC is 4.6 and if you are providing 4.2, then some functions may not be work. Okay, then I will not provide any password, so untick here. Okay, okay, there is no any password, so provide your full access, no protection. That means no any password. Okay, then the CPU is added in my device configuration, and you can see here is automatically one main OB is given here. Okay, in every program, one main organization block is mandatory. Okay, what you will do, you have to okay add new group. Okay, add new group. Okay, today we will learn this Siemens PLC program in a totally different way, whatever I have teach you earlier. Okay, add new block. Okay, you may select here input mapping. Okay, what I will do, input underscore mapping. Okay, and this is in FC block. Okay, once again you can see here FC block is created for input mapping, and another one I may add another FC block for output mapping. Output output mapping. Okay, this is also in FC due to I don't need any holding or I don't need any memory. That's why I have not used the FB block and I have used here FC. Okay, then once again I will add another two data block for input mapping and output mapping. You can see here this is input underscore, this is input mapping. Okay, this is for input mapping. Okay, okay, input mapping db. Okay, okay, this is input mapping db. Okay, another one for output mapping db. Okay, I'm selecting here, yes, this is for output underscore mapping underscore db. Okay, and this is my data. Okay, okay, then go to the fc block to create input mapping and output mapping. Okay, what I will do, I will create here input, that may be my I 0.0. This is my input, and I will take the alternate address of this is input mapping. And okay, once again what I have to do, sorry, I have to add another thing here. I have to go here and I have to provide here input tag. That means maybe it may be put 0 or it will be input 0. Currently I am taking 7 elements. You may take whatever it what is the requirement of your project. Okay, and then I have, you can see here there is no any offset, so I have to add the offset. What you will do, you have to create here in properties and go to the attributes and untick these two, optimize data block access and data block access. Then you can see here offset is here. Okay, you can after the compilation, after compiling, you can see here the bit number. Same thing you have to do for output mapping also. What we will do, you have to provide the tag name of output. I am providing here output 0. You may provide motor 1, motor 2, lamp 1, lamp 2, something like this, whatever your actual output comment name. Okay, currently I am taking 7 bits. You may take 17, 15 or 20, whatever your requirement of the project. Okay, like input mapping, you can see here there is no any offset. So what we will do, you have to create here and select here properties, then in attributes untick the optimize access, then okay, untick here, then you can see here the offset. Then what we will do, once again you have to compile, then you can see here the offset numbers. Okay, then what we will do now, I will provide here the input. Okay, then okay, you can see here the input lists are here. What you will do, then enter. You can see here the alternate address of physical I0.0. This is the input mapping. Earlier what we were doing, we were taking memory bit, but today what we are doing, we are taking the data block address. Just watch what we will do. Once again I 0.1. Okay, then you can take the output. Okay, once again I am taking 2 3 input, or I will take 7. Okay, okay, 1 2 3 4 5, and okay, this is completed, and you have to take, okay, tests. Okay, the same thing. Okay, what we will do here, yes, this is the input mapping, and you may take this bit and this one. Okay, then once again I0.2. Once again you can, this is input mapping, then input mapping 2 will be appear, and you have to enter here. Okay, all the things are coming from this data block what I have mentioned here. Okay, once again I am providing here the input. Okay, I 0.3. Okay, I 0.3, and input mapping, you can see here input mapping. Then I may put here input 3 and enter, and data block that the address will be come automatically. Okay, I 0.4 input. Okay, then type here input mapping, then put here input 4. Okay, yes, or I 0.5. Okay, I am taking, then type here input mapping, This is input mapping, and you can type that. Okay, just enter, and same thing, I dot 0 dot 6. Okay, input, then I am typing here input. Okay, then you put 6, then enter. Okay, last one is also okay, I 0.7. Yes, do that one for. Okay, I 0.7. Okay, then you may search here also, or you may type. Okay, input mapping, and this is last one. Okay, okay, I have taken only 7 input. You may take 7 or 17 or 70, whatever your requirement in your project. You can see here my all input mapping are completed. Now what we will do, you have to do output mapping. Just watch. Okay, I am not taking any shortcut for better understanding, for your better understanding. Yes, yes. Okay, okay, okay. Now what I will do, now this is output mapping. This is something different from input mapping. In input mapping, the physical real address will be in left side, and that data block, that imaginary output alternate address will be in right side. In output mapping, that physical output will be in inside the in right side. That what will be the q0.0. Okay, okay. So in left side, what we will do, you have to take output. This is output mapping, data output 0, and enter. Okay, once again is here output mapping, and then output 1, enter, then q 0.1. Okay, here output mapping, enter, and this is 2, enter, and q 0.2, enter, then once again output mapping, yes, enter, and this is for, this is not okay, this is not 2, this is 3, enter. Okay, then this is q 0.3, enter, and this is output. Yes, for now this is for enter, then this is q 0 dot. Okay, this is q0 for once again, this is output mapping, and this is for q0.5, enter, then q0.5. Okay, then output mapping, enter, then this is q0.6. Okay, enter, then q0.6, enter, once again this is for output mapping, then q0.7, enter, then q0.7. Yes, this is my input mapping. Okay, this is completed my input mapping and output mapping. Once again you may check here. Yes, the physical address of input mapping is kept in left side, and imaginary address is in right side for input mapping. And for output mapping, you can see the physical real address will be at the right hand side, and in the left hand side this is the imaginary output. And let's check one dual starter. So okay, okay, what I will do, you will take a new group. Okay, no sorry, add new block, no sorry, well I will not take block now. I will take add new group. Okay, add new group. what I will put here, you may put here DOL. Okay, DOL starter. Okay, DOL underscore strtr DOL starter. And okay, this is group 1. You may rename this one by IO mapping I underscore O underscore mapping. Okay, this is IO mapping group, and this is dual starter. Okay, and this is dual starter. What we will do in dual starter? Okay, I may take one FB block. So add new block, not group now. I am taking a block now. What I will take? I will take that FB block. Okay, I may put here DOL. Okay, and I will take FB now. Okay, you can see a P block is created. Okay, now you can assign the input and output in here. Yes, I may take start. This is my start, and this is stop. To input is here. Then output may be my motor. Okay, MOT motor is assigned here. Then all our data type, my data types are in boolean. Okay, so now what I will do here? Okay, I will provide direct address. Okay, okay, I will provide here the direct address. I will not take any input. Okay, I may delete all this. Okay, you may take another two process also. Okay, I am deleting here. I will not do like previous project. I want to do here totally different from earlier project. Okay, what I will do? I will do directly. I am providing the output address here. Sorry. Okay, I will not output address. I may take input mapping. I am taking okay, input mapping. This is okay. This is my input mapping. Okay, input mapping. Okay, I may copy this one. Okay, then yes, this is my input 0. Okay, input, and this is NC, and this is the output. And what I will do, I will take this one, and okay, just watch what I am doing here. Okay, this is input 1, and this is my input 2. Okay, 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 and from output we may from output this is my output. Okay, and this is my output. Okay, and this is my uh, holding. Okay, everything whatever you want to do, or whatever you have done in FB or FC or any other group, what you have to do, you have to call once in the main block. And you can see I may okay, I may call, oh sorry, what I will do, I have to call this one to okay, main of the, yes, I have called this one. And you can see here there is no any address option. Why? I have already provided here all the address. Okay, and from input mapping that will be execute. Okay, once again, then you can see that data block have created outside of this group. Then if you want to keep all the FB, FC and all other things for individually in individual group, you may drag like this. What you will do? You have to drag this in this group. Then you can see the data block I have dragged this from this group. Okay, okay. Then you have to provide. You have to call other blocks also in. Okay, sorry, this will not come. Okay, this is another input mapping, and this will be also in. Okay, another two. Okay, now what we will do, you have to operate this. Okay, then we are going to simulate this one. Okay, just compile. I am going to compile this one. Yes, for simulation process, or we may download this in Siemens program directly also. Okay, we are going to download this in Siemens program directly. What I will do, I am going to connect this in PLC. I will not simulate. I will download this program in real PLC. So click here for download. Yes, my downloading process is going on. What I will do, I have to click here for Realtek USB GB family, then start search. Okay, okay. Now it is searching the PLC. Okay, okay. Now we have to load the PLC program. Select here yes, select here yes, yes. Do here okay. Connect here. Okay, okay. Now my PLC program is loading in the real PLC. Okay, you have to click here stop all and load. Okay, then finish. Okay, then click here go online. Okay, then you can see all left side all indications are green. That means I may go for monitoring. Yes, I have click here. Then you can see in dual starter. Yes, okay, sorry. Yes, in dual. Yes, you can see here. If I want to, if you want to see that process, I am clicking here in. Yes, you can see here. Yes, this is in my input mapping. This is uh, pressing the stop, and you can see how this input mapping and output mapping are working. You can see here I am pressing here I 0.0 that it will, okay, it will work like this. In total, PLC program will not use second time for I 0.0, and I will use that this address everywhere in the PLC program for the safety concern and easy process. Okay, you may comment below why we are using that input mapping and output mapping. I will prepare another video for this, for the reason why we are doing input mapping and output mapping. Okay, and output mapping, you can see here what happening in output mapping. Okay, what happening, yes, you can see here that my output is on due to the holding. This is holding here. Then if I will press the I0.1, then you can see here this is off. What happening in output mapping, you can see here once again. In output mapping you can see, yes, once again you can see here, yes, this is holding. And in pin mapping you can see what happening during when I am pressing that I0.1. Yes, yes, you can see here what is happening in input mapping and output mapping. Okay, this may be quite difficult, whatever I have teach you earlier methods when you have done for input mapping and output mapping, and this is something different. And this video is uh, requested by Mr. Sahu from P Automation. Okay, that's why I have prepared this this video. And this is this type of architecture, this type of structure is using by some countries. That's why I have explained you. I hope you have learned And if you are not understanding in once by watching this video at once, you may watch this video again and again. Then I hope you will understand better than that easy process of m address, m0 address, memory address, that whatever I have teach you earlier, that input mapping and output mapping process by taking memory bit. But today what I have done, I have taken that data block. By taking data block, I have created that input mapping and output mapping. You may comment whatever you have doubt, whatever the things you want to watch this video, watch the video. I will prepare as per your requirement. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video.